The Friars are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Manuel Diaz. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Stepping up to the plate, Fernando Tatis. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. The 1-1 home. High and deep to straightaway right. Stansberry racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting third baseman, Matt Antonelli.
Into the box now, Matt Antonelli. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming out the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Mark McGuire. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the 1-1. He's running. Strike taken to throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he's back easily. Runner breaks for third. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Padres leave 1. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Andy Bentz gets the start for San Diego in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's having a real solid year, Matt. He won his 15th game of the year in his last start. He's been solid since the season began, and he'd like nothing more than to pick up win number 16 and have 2 quality starts back-to-back.
Stepping in, Pedro Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Really good at-bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. Another full count pitch home. Swing and a little tapper. That's foul, so the battle will continue. Another full count pitch home. Smoke toward third. Antonelli over to his left, and he's set down, one away. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 sale.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Kazuo Matsui. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
1-2, here it comes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Mets. Still no score. Coming to the plate now, Big Daddy David, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. The 1-1 home. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In now, Tony Gwynn belted high in the air out to left. Cespedes going back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And I want to shine the light on Yoenis Cespedes, outfielder right here. The ability to play multiple positions in the outfield, both corners, and can dabble in center field as well. And newsflash, people, do not run on this guy. He has one of the best arms in the business.
Digging in, Matt Stairs, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. David, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. And this is inside and winds up hitting him, but he swings anyway, and that's the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Settling in now, Benito Santiago. First at bat for him here, and he enters play 7th in the National League in round trippers. And he gets the call there, 3-1. fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, Devo, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high-scoring a game when Carl's behind the dish.
Nice approach by the batter right there. When you know your boy is moving, you start seeing stuff happening out of your peripheral vision. Wait for him to lock in, stay within his at-bat, not swing at something outside the zone, and now put it first and third.
Standing in now, Andy Bentz. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Garcia is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Padres leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Mike Piazza. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. David is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. Guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Missed with a slider. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out. You're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Into center field, line drive base hit. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Darryl Stansberry. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Cespedes, a runner at 2nd with 1 away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Ripped down the line, and that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Now a long throw home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at 2nd.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Next for the Mets, Keith Hernandez. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Hit hard down the right field line. But a foul ball.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting 8th, third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, D-Roll, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
Into the box, Noah Syndergaard. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Mets are out on top, 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Manuel Diaz. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1 is in there for the second strike.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Fernando Tatis, 0 for 1 here in the early going. High in the air down the right field line. Stansberry is after it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Padres, third baseman, Matt Antonelli.
Striding in once again, Matt Antonelli. He reached on a single in his first try. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Garcia going back on it, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot to right center, and he keeps it up. 53 now on the year, and the Padres are on the board. It's now 2-1.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Stepping in now, Mark McGuire. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left, and that's off the left field wall. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Number 31.
He just squirts that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
In now, Big Daddy David, very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. The 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Standing in now, Tony Gwynn, and it's fouled away. The 1-2. Looped out towards short. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
The 1-1 home. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
David, the runner at third. Gwynn on at second with 2 down. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 2-2. Next up from New York, Pedro Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Back up the middle. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Shortstop, Julio Franco.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Julio Franco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Fouled away. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Kazuo Matsui popped him up. Santiago over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. We're through 3, tied 2 apiece. Digging in now for San Diego, Benito Santiago. He singled his last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for another base hit. They'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little dilly ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Stepping in now, Andy Bentz fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Manuel Diaz. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the 1-1. Hit out towards second. He's got it. The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
In now, Fernando Tatis. High in the air out to center field. Garcia has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even at 2 apiece. Ready for another chance? Mike Piazza. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-1. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there, up and away. That breaking ball, that slider tended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Yoenis Cespedes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Piazza aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's Cespedes with a drive. That's high and deep to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot here for Yoenis Cespedes. 6th home run on the season for him, and it gives the Mets a 4-2 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box now, Darryl Stansberry. Bullet back up the middle. Wynn is there, and he has it for the first out.
First baseman, number 17. Pete Hernandez.
Now batting, Pete Hernandez. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now at the plate, David Wright looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and foul, though it had the home run distance. The 2-2 one more time. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Belted high in the air out to left. Stairs going back. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run homer for David Wright, number 10 for him on the year, as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
Four runs here in this half inning. Stepping in now, Noah Syndergaard. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Right side. Backhanded. And that's the second out.
The batter, center fielder, Pedro Garcia.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Pedro Garcia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. The 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. David is in pursuit, and he makes the catch in the corner. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We played 4 full. The Mets lead it 6-2. Leading off the inning, Matt Antonelli, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Matsui backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Mark McGuire. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 31, Big Daddy David.
Ready for another shot now. Big Daddy David. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The 2-2. is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still trail here at 6-2. Digging in once again, Julio Franco. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The batter, second baseman, Kazuo Matsui.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Kazuo Matsui. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. The 1-2. Popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Mike Piazza. Count is 1-2 now.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
High in the air out to center field. Wynn has a play, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 6-2. Leading off the inning, Tony Gwynn, and they'll need him to get something going here. The 1-1 home. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Padres, left fielder, Matt Stairs.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Stairs. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. 2 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The catcher, number 9, Benito Santiago.
Ready for another shot now. Benito Santiago already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
First game of the new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Garvey will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Hit in the air down the right field line. Stansberry on the move, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
In now, Manuel Diaz. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Cespedes going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 57 thus far. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Into the box now, Fernando Tatis. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Garcia is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Padres pick up 3 on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Mets 6 and the Padres 5.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Padres, number 53.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Count still full, 3-2. He'll try it again, 3-2. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Stepping in now, Darryl Stansberry. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, he sends it out of play. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
First baseman, number 17, Keith Hernandez.
Digging in once again, Keith Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Stairs going back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to the left. Number 17 for him on the season, and they take a 7-5 lead. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
The 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward the gap in left center. And the Mets just keep right on rolling as this is good for extra bases as well. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Jake Bruce will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 19,
White stands at second with 2 gone. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. And another foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a strike.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Part of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 7-5.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 16, Dwight Gooden.
Matt Antonelli will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. The 2-1 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
First baseman number 25, Mark McGuire.
Striding in once again, Mark McGuire. 1 out, nobody on. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Count still at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. A swinging bunt up the 3rd baseline. And there's out number 2.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of that. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Into the box, Big Daddy David drilled to the left side. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
Now batting.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Ready for another chance, Tony Gwynn. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a move over to first.
Oh, he's safe.
Runner back safely. The 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Cespedes. And that retires the side. Padres lead one. They're down 2, 7-5. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Pedro Garcia. The 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there, and he's out.
Now batting, shortstop, Julio Franco.
Next for the Mets, Julio Franco. Bases are empty, one man out. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Ready once again, Kazuo Matsui. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
The 1-2. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to the right. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're still up 7-5.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 27, Reese Familia.
Leading off the inning, Matt stares as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
The 3-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The catcher, number 9, Benito Santiago.
Digging in and looking for more, Benito Santiago. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Kyle Blanks will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 88, Kyle Lang.
Pitch is popped up. Franco is there for it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Up next for the Padres, second baseman, Manuel Diaz.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Manuel Diaz will swing it from the left side right here. Santiago, the runner at first with two gone. Chop towards first, scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for San Diego. They're down 7-5.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for San Diego, number 56, Carter Pack.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Piazza. The 2-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with two strikes. Hit sharply on the ground. To his right, Diaz. And there's one away.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Bases are empty, one man out.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Darryl Stansberry, and he fouls this one off. Lifted down the line in left. Antonelli trying to get there. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played 8 full. The Mets lead this one 7-5. Anthony Swarzak comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
38, Anthony Swarzak.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Fernando Tatis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Line towards center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bring the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Into the box now, Matt Antonelli. Pitches a cold strike to throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Tatis stands at second with no outs. Now a look and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in standing. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Set. Here's the 3-1. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Crawford at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
In now, Mark McGuire. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. One swing, and we are tied.
Stepping in now, Big Daddy David. Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
You know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Into the box, Tony Gwynn. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the ninth, and we're deadlocked here at 7-7. Bell comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Keith Hernandez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
The third baseman, number 5, David.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Adrian Gonzalez grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. Now, surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. This remains a 7-all tie. Glenn Rush takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Glenn Rush.
Digging in now for San Diego, Matt Stairs. A good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Benito Santiago. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters. He's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Fernando Valenzuela will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Fernando Valenzuela.
Grounded to the right, reined in, and he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
No real chance for him to roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Manuel Diaz. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Runners on the move for second. In there, now the throw. He's not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Runner goes for third. Strike taken to throw. And the offline throw as this takes off down the line in left field. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Well, we've been treated to a neck-and-neck game so far, and the last thing anybody wants is for a misplayed ball to be the difference. But that's where we're at right now as the error leads to the go-ahead run.
Two out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Franco is there, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and no one left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Padres 8 and the Mets 7. Trevor Hoffman takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Leading off the inning, Pedro Garcia, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. The 2-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Hit high and deep to right center. David moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Julio Franco.
Next up from New York, Julio Franco. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball called strike, 1-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Standing in now, Kazuo Matsui. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Count even at 2-2. The Mets down to their final strike. And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. San Diego swung the bats well with 16 hits. Keith Bell gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Trevor Hoffman earns the save out of the bullpen, his 26th. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.